Hey PA gang, PA Reloader here. Hope everybody's doing great. In this video, we're going to go over a smoker that I just picked up. My vertical smoker met the end of its life. So what I did was I went to Lowe's and I purchased a pellet smoker. It's a Pro Series 850 made by Pit Boss. So I'm going to go over some of the aspects and some of the features that this has, so stick around. Okay, so this is the Pit Boss 850 Pro Series. It has 850 square inches of cooking space, and let's go over it. So we're going to start on the left here, and what we have is a really stout handle that's built around the hopper. Now this is your hopper here. It holds 20 pounds of pellets. You can see the auger in there, right there, and that brings the pellets into the firebox. This grill and smoker come with one meat probe. In the back, what we have is a pellet dump. You pull that out, unscrew this guy, and what that does, that opens up that hole right there, and all your pellets are dumped. So you can change hardwood pellets, flavors, things like that. So depending on whatever you're cooking, you can add different flavors of wood pellets to it. So I thought that was a pretty cool feature. Okay, it has also casters that lock on both ends, right there and here. The other wheels are huge, and they're almost like a rollerblade wheel. They're made out of a real hard material. It's not rubber, it's not plastic, it's just something harder, like a rollerblade wheel, like I said. This pellet grill also has some underneath storage, and I think I can get probably 2 5-gallon buckets of pellets under there. What I did was I went to Home Depot. I bought 3 of their Homer buckets with lids, and one bucket holds the whole 20 pounds with about 4 inches left of space. So that's what I'm doing. That's how I'm storing my pellets, to keep moisture, the moisture out, and the dirt, and just they're easy to store that way. So let's come over here now. On the just below the hopper, what we have here is a PID control. So you can set recipes, you can set your temperature, obviously, but what's neat about this, it's Wi-Fi capable, and you can actually change the temperature of whatever you're cooking with your smartphone from inside your house, your car, wherever you might be. The technology's there, and apparently people were asking for this, and Pit Boss delivered on it. So that's a pretty cool feature. The next thing I want to go into is not storage, but shelving. You can never have too much shelving. Now that shelf right there locks into place, lift it up, folds down. But I want to go under here and show you, in case you bought this grill and are having problems with the front shelf, because the instructions are pretty vague on the front shelf. They're extremely well thought out as far as the rest of the smoker is concerned, but this shelf gave not only me but some other people trouble. It's hard to do with one hand, but so that's the way the bracket goes. So that might help somebody out. We have more shelving on the side, and this comes with 3 stainless steel studs for hanging utensils. This smoke also has a smokestack. And what I like about that is some of the other pellet grills that I was looking at had holes in the back of the cooking barrel. Now, the reason I didn't want that was because I felt like the smoke was going to escape before it really covered the food. This way, the smoke has to travel all the way across the burn barrel and then out the smokestack. And you can adjust this. You can go down with it for less smoke, go up for more smoke. So that was pretty neat. This comes with a door stop to relieve the weight of the door off the hinges. Now this door is extremely heavy. This smoker is made out of 14 gauge carbon steel. Other brand name smokers are using 16 and 18 gauge steel, and the lower the number, the thicker the steel. So if you go with a cheaper smoker, you run the risk of losing smoke where the lid meets the barrel because there's no weight there. It's too flimsy. It's a good looking smoker and it has a lot to offer. Now I'm going to show you what's inside, because what's inside is probably the #1 reason I bought this grill. So we're going to open this up. Now, this is the inside of the grill. It has 850 square inches of cooking space. It has a top shelf that's porcelain coated. It has a diamond porcelain coated grate. Now I left the grate off of this side so you can see it. Now this is a carbon steel deflector. It slopes down so your grease will run out of this right here and into your bucket with a removable liner, so you can just replace those easy. Now the cool thing about this grill, and like I said, it's the #1 reason that I bought it, it has a searing option right here. There's a handle right on the outside, and you can see I just closed the grill for smoking, and if I wanted to sear a steak, burger, whatever I'm cooking, chicken, I just pull that out and I have 500 degrees Fahrenheit of flame coming out of that grate. Now this grill is rated for 180 degrees up to 500, and it's just that simple to put a char on whatever you're cooking. So there's your smoking mode, and there's your grilling mode. Okay, so that's the oh, the other thing I wanted to mention is assembly on this took me about an hour and a half because I did it by myself. It was straightforward. It was very, very easy, but the only thing that I did have problems with were putting the back legs on, because I had to reach around and hold the leg in place while I put the screws in the legs, and it was a little difficult, but I got it done. But if you have an extra hand around that can help you out, definitely just, you know, at least for the back legs, if not for the whole thing. But yeah, so the rest of it went together super easy. Instructions were excellent, and so that's my new pellet grill. And the next video I do, I'm going to do a searing and seasoning on the grill, and I'm going to do a video on some cooks. I'll probably do some ribs, pork ribs, beef ribs, maybe even a brisket. Okay guys, so that's going to wrap it up. Like I said, Pit Boss 850 Pro Series has a lot to offer. The size family that I have 3 boys and my wife and I, and once in a while we'll have their wives come over and stuff. So this has more than enough room to feed everybody. I could probably do maybe 3 or 4 pork butts on there, maybe 2 briskets. So it's got plenty of space for me. The price was right. I bought some pellets with it. The one thing I'm going to say is, when you do buy a grill or a smoker, plan on spending about $100 more for utensils, pellets, a cover, thermometers, things like that that you might not be thinking of at the time that you're going to purchase this. But this was an excellent purchase. I got a great price on it. Put it together myself, like I said, and yeah, so I can't wait to do the video on the seasoning and the cooks. I'm trying to expand my channel a little bit, go down some different avenues and add a little bit more content that people might like in the video. So please like, share, comment, and like always, please subscribe and stay safe and take care.